What is going on? Welcome to episode 88, the real 88, of the Nintendo Powercast. I'm your host, N64 Josh, on this NPC Mini. That music you just heard was from On Being Human. Check them out on Spotify and YouTube. This is the unofficial Nintendo podcast. The official one is the Nintendo Power Podcast. So look for it wherever you listen to podcasts. You want to get yourself a book from Audible and help support this show? Go to audibletrial.com/NPC. Get yourself a free book and check out Ready Player One or Console Wars. You want to start your own podcast? Go to podbean.com/NPC. Sign up for free. Check it out. See if it's for you. You can do everything from their app on their phone. I was messing with it today. You can even include country music if you want to in your podcast, provided for free. Podbean.com/NPC. Guys, the chair I'm sitting in is from OPSeat. You can go to opseat.com. Save $10 off of a chair by using coupon code N64Josh. Of course, I have a Patreon. If you want to check out the different tiers available for $1, you get yourself an extra podcast each month. That's patreon.com/N64Josh. And I'm rocking a Nintendo Powercast t-shirt. If you want to get one, go to N64Josh.com/shirt. Nope, /store. Okay, ads out of the way. Let's we have a few announcements.
Hey, listen.
All right, you can watch this show live on Thursday nights. The time fluctuates between 6 and 7. Had things gone the way they were supposed to today, I would have recorded this much, much earlier. But hey, it's just the way it is. So usually around the 6 o'clock hour Pacific Standard Time, that's when the show goes live. The best way to keep up with it, either follow me on Twitter or get into our Discord. And if you are in the Discord, you will know exactly when I go live because I post on there every single time. So that's definitely the best place. I'm working on a book. It's called Another Castle. It's looking at life and looking at comparing life with Super Mario Brothers. It's a work in progress. I'm hoping for mid-May, but this is gonna be like game development for me, and I'm gonna wait till it's where I want it before it releases. So fingers crossed. I'm gonna be working on it a lot this weekend. I have a new podcast called the Smash Bros Cast, and Nightcrawler, who is a regular in chat and my sparring partner, is the co-host for that show now. So we're actually recording that show on Thursday nights at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I know it's super late, and that's just the way it is. I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to get this stuff made without taking up too much family time. So you, of course, can listen to it on iTunes and Google Play. You can watch the episodes on YouTube. And Scrap Gear makes a good point. Twitch notifications are also good as well. You can flip that little notification on when the show goes live. You'll know. You'll know for sure. We got Mario Kart Mondays happening on twitch.tv/N64Josh, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Come race with us. It's a good time. Saturday morning Splatoons, usually around 8 or 9. Pacific Standard Time, I jump into Splatoon and play with viewers. So if you want to get some turf war on or possibly private matches, come hang out. Twitch.tv/N64Josh. And starting tomorrow, doing a show on Wednesdays is just too many. With the weather getting nice, it's just too much stuff in the evening. So I have to cut it back. So Friday mornings are going to be First Look Fridays. We're going to be looking at a robot named Fight tomorrow morning. That'll be 3 games we're checking out this week. We've already looked at a few of them. So First Look Fridays, you can check it out live 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or you can watch it on YouTube and check out the post that I'll have on n64josh.com. I want to say hello, guys. Everyone in chat. Paliner. Let's see. Magnus. Scrap Gear. Snake Eyes. Alexander. Formaxis. Pudding. Lumberjoke. Yickum. I saw others as well. Kirby and Nightcrawler. Campbell. If I missed anybody, forgive me, guys, but thank you. Jacob Clemens, thank you for hanging out. G.I. Jello, I think I got everybody. And if anybody's just lurking, thank you so much. Nerdluck, thank you so much. You guys are the best. Thank you for being here with me live. I appreciate it. We have a ton of stuff to get to tonight. But before we do, let's talk about what games are on sale on the Switch right now. Okay. This is cool, guys. I finally realized, hey, I can pull up Nintendo's website and see everything that's on sale for the Switch. So I will include a link to this. We'll go over it real quick. I believe there are 29 titles. Yeah, 29 titles on sale right now. Astro Bears, $2.99. Bleed, $5.99. Brave Dungeon, plus Dark Witch Story Combat, $6.29 right now. Brawl, Bulb Boy, Frederick 2, Evil Strikes Back, Frederick, Resurrection of Music. These games, both those games together are under $3. Grand Prix Rockin' Racing, $6.39. King Oddball, $1.49. Lego Marvel Superheroes, $29.99. Pretty fun game. Recommend checking that out. Letter Quest Remastered, $5.99. Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time. I haven't played this one. I have heard some people talk about it. They seem to like it. It is $9.99. Millie, $2.49. 9 Parchments is another one that I've heard is pretty good. $11.99 right now. No Thing, $1.39. Cubics Paint, $3.74. Robonauts, $2.99. Here's the big one, guys. Rocket League, $14.99. Don't miss it. We play a lot of Rocket League in the N64 Josh Discord. So come hang out and play some Rocket League. It's a great time. Semispheres, that's kind of fun to say. Slain Back from Hell. Sonic Forces is $23.99. It's still too much. Sparkle 2 Evo is $1.24. Square Boy versus Bullies Arena Edition, $3.99. Let's see here. Star Ghost, Super Toy Cars, The Coma, Twin Robots Ultimate Edition, Violet, and Zombilly, all on sale. So, 29 different titles on sale. Rocket League is the one that I say check out. Check it out. Drummer says, Astro Bears, bears in space, in the old-fashioned long space voice. So there is our sales for the Switch. Let's get into the news. Wait, real quick. As far as releases, if any of you guys are physical collectors like me, there are 2 games that were released today. The only place I can find them is if it's, what is the name? I don't have the games right in front of me. The only place you can find them is GameStop, and it's it's a snowmobile game and like a jet ski game, but it's like aquatic something. So if you're looking for physical games, the only place I found them is at GameStop. I looked on Amazon, had nothing except for a really expensive import. So what I did is, before I started the show, I checked my local GameStop. They have them. They're holding both of them. I'm going to go pick them up as soon as this episode is over. But if you want physical games, of those 2 anyway, they're probably shovelware, I'm guessing. But that's where you're going to find them. All right. Scrapgear's asking, didn't Galgun 2 come out this week? Yes, it did. I'll have it tomorrow. I don't even like saying that, but yes, it is showing up here. That game is rated M, so I just want to get that out there. It's definitely rated M for mature, and could also be rated W for really weird, because I don't understand it. I don't get it. But let's get into the news. Okay, well, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, planned on going to the gym. Instead, I ended up working on these notes for about an hour because there was so much stuff. My Twitter feed was out of control because there was so much news this morning. So, before we even get to what dropped this morning, if you like watching Splatoon, you want to see some of the best teams in the US and Canada, you want to check out the Splatoon US and Canada Inkling Open 2018 finals will be live at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Saturday. I will have a link in the show notes. If you want to keep up to date with everything in the Nintendo competitive scene, make sure to follow Versus Nintendo on Twitter. Okay, so this is the tournament that the Mad Splatters, which is my team, we played in last weekend. Didn't do so hot, but we had a great time doing it. And so you're going to see the top 8 teams battle it out. The winner gets to go to E3 and play play in the world championships. The chat right now is just throwing me for a loop. Scrap Gear saying I should stream Galgun 2 as a cringe stream. Then Snake Eye says, "Isn't this the cringe stream?" So thanks guys. Much love. Oh my goodness. Okay. Splatfest. This is awesome. I could not believe I woke up to this. I was so pumped. Splatfest, May 4th, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, the last time Splatfest was something similar to this was when it was Transformers. These are like my favorite toys as a kid. Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Nickelodeon's kicking off a new TV show, new cartoon. So this is one of the ways they're promoting it with Splatfest, Raph versus Leo. Now, I have to tell you, both of those characters are my favorite. Leonardo was the first Ninja Turtle I ever got. It was the first Ninja Turtle when I was a little kid, and here's how I got him. You guys ready? We're gonna go on a little tangent here, little story time with N64 Josh. Now, I wasn't allowed to have Ninja Turtles. I wasn't allowed to watch Ninja Turtles because they were too violent. Maybe there was some magic involved. I don't know. You guys are gonna get a glimpse, a little more of a glimpse into that part of my life when my book comes out. So I wasn't allowed to have it. So my grandmother would let me work to pay for day camp when I was during the summer, right? And at the end of the week, she'd pay for my day camp, and then she would take me to it was called what was it called? The Children's Company or the Children's, I don't think it's Children's Factory. That just sounds weird. I don't know. They're not around anymore. It was the closest I had to Toys R Us. Like, it was just a giant toy store. And they had Leonardo. And I loved katanas, so Leonardo was my first choice. And I immediately, this is one of those times that, like, the moment I got to the car, I opened this thing because I did not want my mom to make me take this thing back. So that was the first of many, many Ninja Turtles. Now, as time has progressed, eventually my mom lightened up, and I got all kinds of turtles. I still have a collection of my turtles, actually, all in the garage. And yes, they're all opened. So I know Kirby's like, he opened a toy. I know, it's so crazy. Also want to let you guys know that we just hit 32 viewers. So I think you guys in chat know what that means. It has something to do with braids and something to do with my beard. Just wanted to throw that out for next week's episode. Also, we're giving away a copy of Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze on Tuesday's episode, so make sure to tune in for that. Okay, so Raph versus Leo. I see a lot of you guys saying Team Raph. Welcome Shell Shock and your crew. Thank you guys. For me, it's Leonardo. It's Leonardo. I want to use the blue ink. I like both the turtles equally, but I'm going Leo. So there you go. I'm going Leo. Everybody's saying hashtag braid the beard. So there you go. Wait. Games at Dust said I heard him say braided beard Galgun 2 cast. Nope, not happening. So that's it. Splatfest, May 4th, Ninja Turtles. Looks like there's 4 different shirts. I'm not sure how that's going to work. I don't know, but I will be rocking Team Leo. If you want to be able to play with me, come hang out. We'll be streaming that a ton. I always love grinding chunks on Splatfest weekend because it's so cheap to scrub that shirt. So come hang out and be a good time. Okay, guys, there's quite a bit of stuff here. So I'm gonna try to go as fast as I can. Nintendo's getting a new president. Tatsumi Kimishima will retire in June and be succeeded by Shuntaro Furukawa. He's 46 years old, speaks fluent English, and he is a gamer. And here's a direct quote from Furukawa. It says, "We will develop the company to its fullest. I will balance Nintendo's traditions, originality, and flexibility. I grew up playing the Famicom and come from that generation. Now as a member of management with Super Mario's creator, Shigeru Miyamoto, I have a lot of respect for him. On the other hand, with this new job, that can't just be it. So I expected to say what needs to be said to run the company." So he wants to obviously run Nintendo to the fullest of his ability, but he grew up with the Famicom. This gets me excited. This gets me excited for a few different reasons, but mainly I love the fact that there is somebody that plays, or at least played, Nintendo games running Nintendo. If you guys follow the Xbox at all, you know the Xbox One has been kind of like, it did not do so hot coming out of the gate, and there were a lot of suit and ties running the company at that point. And it took a gamer to come in and basically start to turn that ship. And it is a very slow turning ship, but you can see that, Phil Spencer on Xbox, he's a gamer. He loves gamers, and he made that very clear in the way that Xbox is doing things now. Nintendo's been knocking it out of the park with the Switch, but I think this is even just a better step in the right direction. I don't even know if that's the right way to put it, but I really think that this is a good thing. I can't wait to see what comes of this, and I'm excited. He is 46 years old, is relatively young for the presidents of Nintendo. I believe he's the 6th president. I believe. I could be wrong on that though, so don't quote me on it. There hasn't been a lot though. There hasn't been a lot. They usually are in their presidents for a very long time typically. So he will be taking over in June, and it's good. It's good. There were a lot of different people moved to different positions in Nintendo last night, at least that we learned about. So, yeah, and Drummer says he's excited for an English speaking Nintendo guy, which is, we got to see Iwata do a lot of the E3 directs and just different directs, so it'll be nice being able to hear from them again. So let's see. It's the 4th president of Nintendo since the 80s. There we go. Thanks, Snake Eyes. I know there hasn't been a lot of them. So, and Kirby's saying I flipped something. I'm not sure what, but anyway, let's talk about game sales. This, Yamuchi was president for like 70 years. It was a long time. Okay, she says I'm good. Sweet. Okay, so game sales. This is crazy, guys. Super Mario Odyssey, 10.41 million units sold. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, 9.22 million units sold. Mario Kart 8 has now sold more units on the Switch than it did on the Wii U. That's crazy. That's crazy because I double dipped, right? I'm sure a lot of people did. It's a fun game. Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Switch, 8.48 million copies sold. And with the sales of the Wii U, that is from my understanding from the stuff I saw earlier, it is the highest, the highest selling Zelda game ever. So I did mention that with RJS, and he asked about Twilight Princess. I'm not sure if combined sales of that game with the Wii U and the GameCube was higher. That was the only question I had when I had seen the stats earlier, that I thought they were saying Breath of the Wild was the most Zelda game, like the highest selling Zelda game. So Splatoon 2, 6.02 million units sold. This one surprised me. 1-2 Switch, 2.29 million units sold. ARMS, 1.85 million units sold. Xenoblade 2, 1.31 million units sold. And Kirby Star Allies, 1.29 million units sold in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Nightcrawler saying at one point Breath of the Wild had more units sold than Switches in the wild. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. So, guys, these sales are nuts. The only game that we don't see on here that I wanted to see, I want to know how Bayonetta did. I want to know how Bayonetta 1 and 2 did. but we need to hear about that. So a lot of games. Xenoblade 2, 1.31 million units sold. That gets me stoked. Really, really excited for that. Switch hardware. We're looking at almost 18 million units sold, and it is expected to ship 20 million units by the end of the fiscal year. I don't know about you guys, but I think they're going to blow that number out of the water. I think it's going to get blown out of the water. Nightcrawler's saying that there's an update tomorrow for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That, I believe, has 2 blades. If you have the season pass, you get one. You get like it's a blade that's tied to Poppy, and then I believe the other blade is available for anybody, but you have to do some quests. So yeah, that is coming as well. I forgot to get that in my notes. Thank you for reminding me, guys. I appreciate that. The new Poppy Brawler blade in that update. Scrap Gear says he can't wait for it. So awesome. So yeah, I think the Switch is going to. I think it's going to surpass the 20 million units, no problem, especially once we look at some of the games that are confirmed or possibly coming out this year. And it's interesting, some of the verbiage they used in this list coming up, but I think we are easily going to surpass 20 million units. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like between 22 and 24 million units after the holiday this year. But that's just my guess. Nintendo is also projecting 100 million software units sold between digital and physical. That's also crazy. Everybody's favorite system to hate on, the 3DS, expected to sell another 4 million units and 16 million units of software before 2019. What? They're still supporting this thing. I think the install base, I forgot, I was going to go back and get the numbers, but I think the install base is sitting around like 72 to 76 million units right now. So it might hit that 80 million unit mark between the 3DS, 2DS, all that stuff. So it's still going strong. It is still going strong. So, we got games like Luigi's Mansion coming out. We're seeing, I like what they're doing, how they're doing the Toad game. Captain Toad is coming out on the 3DS and the Switch. I like that. I kind of wish they'd done it with Luigi's Mansion, honestly, but who knows? Maybe we'll see something down the road. They got to have something that's going to get people to buy that system or buy that system again, because I know a lot of people traded it in for their Switch. But it's good. They're supporting it, and you have major companies like Pokemon, major titles that have said we are no longer releasing on the 3DS and the DS line. So it's the system's still going strong. It's crazy. Last, we have the SNES Classic, sold 5.28 million units. Crazy number there. And I'm still seeing those around Best Buy and stuff, so you can still find them if you want to. So 2018 game releases. I'm not going to read everything on here because there is a lot. There's a lot, and it goes through the 3DS and the Switch. But there's a few that I want to touch on that say 2018. Okay, I'm gonna read a few here. Here we go. So this is for the United States. We already know about the Labo stuff that dropped. Donkey Kong Country is next Friday. Hyrule Warriors is the 18th. Sushi Strikers is June 8th. Mario Tennis Aces June 22nd. Octopath Traveler is 7/13, same day as Captain Toad. Here we go. The World Ends With You. Final Remix 2018. Fire Emblem for Nintendo Switch 2018. Yoshi for Nintendo Switch 2018. Smash Bros for Nintendo Switch 2018. Pokemon RPG for Nintendo Switch 2018 or later. So it's close. Fingers crossed. That's what we've been hearing, right? We've talked about it numerous times on this show, that it's rumored to be getting ready. Then Bayonetta 3 says to be announced, and Metroid Prime 4 says to be announced. So pretty exciting that as of right now, The World Ends With You, Fire Emblem, Yoshi, Smash, and possible Pokemon, and we haven't even got to E3 yet. This year's going to be crazy. This year is nuts. Is absolutely nuts. So, yeah, it's out of control. It's out of control. I can tell that I've already heard some people's like games at dusk throws money at the screen, right? Yeah, so many games. Scrapgear says, I'm sure we're gonna get more Pokemon info at E3. We probably will. We probably will. So let's see here. So that. I do want to check real quick, just to give you guys an idea of some of the DS games. It's pretty much everything that's been announced. Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers, Sushi Striker, Captain Toad, WarioWare Gold, Luigi's Mansion, and Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. So that is the list so far for 3DS games that goes all the way to 2019. Okay. Hey, we did it. There was a lot of stuff. There was a lot of stuff to cover. If you want to see all the stuff that I mentioned, n64josh.com/npc88. This is the real episode 88. I know I said it last week. I'm sorry. But this is it. This is episode 88. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for being here live. I appreciate you guys. You rock my socks clean off. So thank you. Thank you. Let's see, guys, if you want to be able to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, Patreon, Vero, it's all N64Josh. You'll find me there. Remember, the Smash Bros. Cast, recording it live Thursday nights, 10 p.m. Pacific. I know it's late. I'm sorry. It's just the way it goes. But you can check it out on iTunes, Google Play, soon to be on Stitcher. audibletrial.com/NPC gets you a free audiobook of your choice. Podbean.com/NPC. You can start your own podcast, become a crazy person like me. OPSeat, it's the chair I'm sitting in. Go to opseat.com. Check out their gaming chairs. Save $10 with coupon code N64Josh. Check out my Patreon, patreon.com/N64Josh. And if you want to get a Nintendo Powercast t-shirt, N64Josh.com/store. Join the Discord. We've had a bunch of new people join this week. Come and hang out. It's a really good time. It is a really good time. We talk Nintendo games. We make fun of God of War, and Pudding gets upset. Even though God of War is awesome, we just like to, we poke fun at each other. We have a good time. We have a good time. Scrapgear says it's 1 a.m. Eastern when that show goes live. Yeah, I know, bud. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but what can I do? It's just the way it is. Yeah, we always talk about Gears, God of War being Gears of War, and it triggers all the God of War fans. So there's Pudding right now, God of Gears. Oh my goodness, I love it. So we're having a good time. That's n64josh.com/Discord. Come hang out. It's if you're not familiar with Discord, we'll walk you through it. It's a blast in there. And if you're looking for people to game with, Mario Kart, Rocket League, Splatoon, Smash, soon to be Aces, we got a lot of people to play with. So come hang out. Yeah, we changed the name of God of War to Dad of Boy, right? So it's good stuff. Remember, we're giving away a copy of Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze this Tuesday. Come hang out. Make sure you're there with us live. Something about my beard's going to happen since we broke 30 viewers today. And if you guys like this show, rate and review on iTunes. I'd really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys just for listening week in and week out. I really, really appreciate you. And remember, tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Pacific, I will be looking at a robot named Fight. Thank you guys again for everything. Love ya. We'll see you in the next episode. Later.